So if your feet are down on the ground, you can have them about a hip's width apart. Really feel the weight of your sits bones in your chair. As best you can, try and align your shoulders with your hips and your ears with your shoulders. And imagine your spine is this beautiful string of pearls of light that stretches from the base, goes all the way up through the crown of the head and beyond. And just imagine you're lengthening your spine, putting some space in between all of your vertebrae. You imagine someone's, maybe behind you, above you, just very gently lengthening that little string of light. And then when you get to the crown of your head, just bring your attention there, your awareness there. Maybe you can notice some sensation. Maybe it's a little bit of tingling. And then just relax your scalp and your forehead and your eyebrows, your eyes, even your eyelashes, the back of the eye. Relax your nose and the cheeks and mouth and the back of the tongue, your jaw, your temples. Relax your ears and the back of the head and the neck. Just allow your shoulders and shoulder blades to drop down. Relax the throat and the chest and the belly. Your arms. Hands. Maybe just for a moment, clench your fists and then just release your hands. Just do it a couple of times. Just release the hands. And then you can have them in your lap in the traditional meditation mudra, which is the right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching, or just have your hands placed comfortably on your thighs. And then relax your feet. Maybe you can do the same with your toes. Just clench your toes, relax them. Clench your toes, relax them. And bring your attention to the breath. Notice the sensation of the air as you inhale. And exhale. It's a little warmer, the air, as you exhale. And be aware of any sound in your environment. Of course, it's dark here now, so once we go back to our regular time, we step out of daylight saving, we'll have a little bit of light in the morning here. But so far, everything is very quiet. So you may have people in your house or pets, traffic outside. So allow those sounds to be there and try not to follow them with the mind. Now bring to mind what the thoughts maybe that you woke up with this morning, or for those of you who've been awake for a while, or for Shrey's coming to the end of his day. You don't have any Australians here. So just notice what's been in your mind today, or what you woke up with. And try and put some space in between those thoughts. You can allow them to arise and to abide. And then just the trick here is to not engage. And perhaps you have something arising that's not particularly serving you. Maybe you have some some rumination, some negative self-talk. Perhaps you're going over and over in your mind a situation. Maybe you're thinking about something that is going to happen in the future, but you just don't know. So take a step back from all this busyness in the mind and just observe with compassion and kindness. See what's there and just release anything that doesn't serve you. And now bring to mind some people of your life. You can start by thinking of your loved ones. So bring them to a mind, see them, see their faces. And then there's all, people in your life who you don't particularly like, people in your life who are quite happy to harm you. And then there's strangers. And these relationships are interchangeable. And this is due to the nature of this world we're in, impermanence. There's this one librarian here on the eastern side of the United States who started refusing to get rid of books that were supposedly banned. And she's getting from her childhood friends, her best friends, a very hard time. So you could say they're no longer her friend because they're saying things about her publicly. So, things change. But despite all of this, the ones you don't like, the ones you love, the ones you don't care about, they're strangers. Everybody's equal. They're just like you and me. They all have this wish to be happy. They all wish to be free from suffering. And they all have this extraordinary capacity for a Buddha mind. So I think we'll do this meditation on Chenrezig for all these people of our life and for all these, very difficult situations all over the world. And because we have Shrey here with us this morning, we can think particularly of what's going on over there in Israel and Gaza. You can think also of what's this kind of ongoing thing going on in Ukraine. It's just heartbreaking. And now, of course, a lot of disease is cropping up because the conditions aren't sanitary um, in Gaza. So just think of all these people involved and just, no matter what side, just try and send out love, compassion, kindness. And as we recite the mantra, just imagine it's kind of, rather than bombs are dropping and guns are shooting and anger and all of the rest, imagine it's all of these bombs and bullets turn into flowers. You can imagine it just drops this kind of cooling layer of compassion and love, flowers, snow, however you wish to see it, falling on the whole area, falling on maybe all of the war zones. So I'm just going to share the image of Chenrezig. I'm sorry, I did something strange here. So now go back to imagining all of those people of your life and imagine they're around you. And then imagine more. So if you're in an area where there's, well, anywhere really, if you're in the city, there's lots of people. But there's also, I mean, it's really interesting here. We have coyotes in San Francisco. I'm not in San Francisco, but there are coyotes around, and extraordinarily in the middle of the city, quite a few just running around doing their thing. And here up in the forest, there's lots of tiny birds and insects. And so think of all the beings, not just the humans. And it's just extending beyond the horizon. And so imagine your parents and your other family members are beside you, friends behind you, and the people you don't get along with in front of you. Just imagine them just in front of you, and the others all around. And contemplate the suffering of all these people and all these beings. So, first of all, think of the suffering of your parents or your loved ones. And so easy for us to open our heart up to, to their pain, to their psychological problems. And you really know that they don't want to be suffering. You really know they want to be free from suffering. They want to be happy. They want to be comfortable. And you want that for them. And you sort of feel how wonderful it would be if they were free and really could enjoy the peace and bliss of enlightenment. And then think of the people that you don't like, people who've hurt you, people who've hurt your family. And just think about, it's not quite as easy to think about their suffering and their pain, their discomfort, their feelings of loneliness and insecurity and fear and dissatisfaction. But just like you, they don't want problems. But they have no choice as long as their minds are confused, ignorant of how things really exist. They cannot find peace. So try and open your heart to these people for whom you normally feel irritation or anger or hurt. So try and expand your awareness to take in the troubles and the pain of all the other human beings, of animals. So just think whoever has an uncontrolled mind necessarily is suffering. So you know the mind of a dog that's just barking like crazy. That is not a happy mind. They're kind of completely freaked out every single little noise they hear. So, and then try not to be overwhelmed, because suffering and happiness and pain are impermanent, they're changeable. And we all need to just keep working on our minds, keep lessening the delusions, keep increasing our virtuous qualities. And gradually, we start to see things as they really are. So make a strong aspiration to do this practice for yourself so you can help others to be free of their suffering. Now imagine above the crown of your head, facing the same way as you, is Chenrezig, the manifestation of pure, unobstructed compassion, love, and wisdom. And his body is made of white light, transparent and radiant. So really try to feel this living presence. So this tanka is kind of complicated. So just imagine, if you wish, you can imagine there's this beautiful ball of radiant white light above the crown of your head. You just try and feel a presence of this beautiful light. And, Chenrezig's face is peaceful and smiling, and he's radiating love to you and all the beings surrounding you. And he has 4 arms. The first 2 hands are together at his heart and hold a jewel that fulfills all wishes. His second 2 are raised to the level of his shoulders, and the right holding a crystal rosary, and the left a white lotus, and he's sitting on a white moon disc on an open lotus, and his legs are crossed in the full lotus posture, and he's wearing exquisite silks and precious jewels. And there's his clothes, his silken clothes are in the Royal Indian style, and this jewelry is manifestations of virtue. So hold in your awareness this idea, this image of this holy, healing, compassion Buddha above the crown of your head until it's stable. And stay relaxed and comfortable and open to this loving, serene energy of Chenrezig. You can also imagine this is the mind of your teacher manifesting in this form for your benefit. Makes it just a little bit more personal for you. Now make a prayer from your heart to overcome your misconceptions and your negative energy, and to develop pure love and compassion for all beings. And when you're doing this, imagine that you're actually connecting with your own true nature, your own highest potential. And in response to your request, Chenrezig very lovingly sends streams of white light, filling every cell and atom of your body and purifying all your negativities and your problems, your past harmful actions, and your potential to give harm in the future. As we recite the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Padme Hum. Om Mani 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 Padme Hum. Now, this time, imagine that Chenrezig sends streams of white light. Actually, make this golden light. And golden light traditionally brings blessings. So imagine Chenrezig's filling you with limitless love and compassion, and your body feels light and blissful, and your mind peaceful and clear. And imagine this coming in, and then again, imagine from here, the light from Chenrezig radiates out to also to every living being, purifying their negative energy and filling them with bliss as well. So just try and imagine those things as we recite again. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And try and imagine, rather than chaos and pain and noise and destruction of buildings, people in these war zones, imagine instead relief. As everything quietens down, everything stops, and healing begins. So imagine Chenrezig dissolving into light. And this light just kind of melts into you through the crown of your head and comes to your heart chakra. And your mind merges indistinguishably with Chenrezig's mind, the mind of your teachers. And just imagine you experience complete tranquility and bliss. So whenever this usual sense of I starts to arise, that's bored or anxious or hungry, I've got to get on and do the next thing, think that this is not your real self. And simply bring your attention back again and again to this experience of being one with the qualities of Chenrezig, infinite love and infinite compassion. Well, let's just dedicate all the positive energy you've created during this practice to the happiness and peace of all living beings, including yourself as you're moving along your spiritual path. Okay, everybody. Mary, thank you so much for hosting. Thank you so much, everybody. Lots of love. And I'll see some of you this evening. All right, thank you. And thank you, Shrey, for inspiring us. Okay, lots of love, everyone. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank
See
you.